great games coming out for the month of October. I'm just looking at this list right now, and you know, of course, at the end of this month, the month of September, you're going to have Ninja Gaiden 2 and Halo 3 ODST, and of course in November you'll have Assassin's Creed 2 and Modern Warfare 2, but this video mainly is going to talk about the games that are going to be coming out this October. Just going to go over those games with you right now. You can't see it right now, but I'm looking at my laptop at all the different releases, and it looks pretty incredible. In the beginning of the month of October, you're going to have Gran Turismo for the PSP. To coincide with that release, or basically this release is going to be an important release for the upcoming PSP Go. This is the new handheld by Sony, which is going to have some great features. Not sure if any of you guys have pre-ordered this new system, and so a lot of people are really excited for the PSP Go. Also in the beginning of October is going to be the Wii Fit Plus. I don't know if any of you guys know this, but the original Wii Fit has sold approximately 20 million copies. So that's pretty insane. And so I could see why they'd want to get a sequel out. The next one in the beginning of October is going to be for the PC and the Xbox 360. And this is Risen. This is a role-playing game actually that I'm really looking forward to, and I think it has a lot of potential. This is a game that's being made by the same folks that did the Gothic games for the PC, so definitely keeping my eye on that game. Now the next one, NBA 2K10. Actually, there's going to be a 10th anniversary edition, and included in this edition is going to be a storage locker, which looks like you'll be able to put in 15 to 20 games with its own lock, combination lock. Also will be included is a Kobe Bryant McFarlane figurine, and also a poster. And a couple other things, but I think this one's going to be $100. Looks like a pretty, if you're into basketball and you're into collector's editions, this looks pretty incredible. So definitely check that out. The next one is going to be Naruto Shippuden Legends, and that is going to be for the PSP. I haven't seen any screenshots for this game. Actually, I am a big fan of Naruto, so I'll be interested to see how this game turns out. The next one is going to be Clone Wars Republic Heroes. Actually, I played the demo for this game and wasn't too impressed. But who knows, it might be good. Of course, sometimes demos, you know, they improve upon it. I'm not quite sure, though, about this one. We'll have to wait and see. Another game that's a question mark to me is the game Saw, which looks like will be coming out for the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, and I'm not sure what other systems. Then we have Operation Flashpoint Dragon Rising. This is a first-person shooter. I've seen a couple trailers for it, and the trailers actually make the game look pretty appealing. I'm not sure if it's going to be any good, and so I'm hoping for a demo to be able to get a better handle on how good this game is. Next one, Boy and His Blob, which actually I'm looking forward to. It looks really good. I was a big fan of this game when it came out for the NES, and looks like, you know, very fun game. Something to look forward to if you have a Wii. The next one actually is one in October. By the way, I'm not naming off every single game that's being released in October. There's other games, so if I miss any, let me know. But the next one is one of the games I'm looking most forward to, and that's going to be Demon's Souls by Atlus. And this is a PlayStation 3 exclusive. It's a role-playing game, and it looks amazing. Do yourself a favor if you haven't seen any of the gameplay footage, or check out the game, some of the screenshots at EB Games or GameSpot. Game looks amazing. Definitely looking forward to this. This looks, you know, this isn't Atlus's first game for current generation, for the current generation systems, but it looks by far the best Atlas game so far for the current generation consoles. Definitely check it out. The next one is going to be coming out for the PlayStation 2 and the PSP, and that's MotorStorm Arctic Edge, and looks promising. I definitely want to get my hands on the MotorStorm game Pacific Rift. I'm not sure if any of you guys have Pacific Rift, but that one looks really good. The next one, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of the Sky, or Explorers of Sky. Not really too into Pokemon. Maybe I'll have to try this one out. The next one, Brutal Legend. This is a game I'm really looking forward to. Looks like a lot of fun. The company behind it, Double Fine, is very talented. And this is one of the most anticipated games of the fall. Definitely look forward to getting my hands on this. There's actually several games that are scheduled to come out for October 10th, October 13th, and one of which is the Fallout 3 Game of the Year edition. This is a chance, any of you guys that have a PlayStation 3 and want to be able to get the expansions, it's going to have all 5 of the expansions for Fallout 3. Definitely, if you don't have Fallout 3, now's a great time to get it. The Game of the Year edition will also be available for the PC and the Xbox 360. The next one is a role-playing game for the Xbox 360. It's Magna Carta 2. I know the first one was for the PlayStation 2, and I don't know that many people that liked it or enjoyed it, but we'll have to wait and see if this one's any better. The next one, Nostalgia, for the Nintendo DS, is actually a role-playing game that looks something that's definitely up my alley. Finally, for October 13th, of course, I talked about Brutal Legend and Fallout 3 Game of the Year, but the one game that looks like has the most promise, in my opinion, is going to be Uncharted 2 for the PlayStation 3. This game looks incredible. It's going to have multiplayer, and yeah, it should be really, really good. Every single person that I know that has the first one, there hasn't been a single person I've talked to that said they did not like that game. In fact, many of the people that have Uncharted 1 says it's their, one of their favorite games of all time. Okay, the next one, GTA Chinatown Wars. Now this is a game, of course, that was released for the Nintendo DS, but it's going to be coming to the PSP. So all of you PSP owners out there, this is your chance to get your hands on Chinatown Wars. The next one is Lips #1 Hits. The first Lips game really wasn't that big of a hit, but I guess with the whole wireless microphones, they're wanting to cash in or, continue on with this franchise. Maybe they see something in it, some potential. The next one for the Nintendo DS is Cooking Mama 3. Now this is a game, a franchise, Cooking Mama, which has been very successful worldwide. And chances are this is not going to be the last Cooking Mama game that you'll see. Next one, Space Invaders Extreme 2. And then on October 20th, it's going to be Borderlands, which is looking incredible. The more I see of this game, the more I'm just thinking, man, this is definitely going to be a must-buy. Next, Astro Boy for the Nintendo DS and other platforms. Now, there was an Astro Boy that was brought to us by Treasure that came out on the Game Boy Advance, which was awesome. And I'm not sure if it's going to be any good. I'm just hoping it's as good as that game that was on the Game Boy Advance. We have FIFA Soccer 2010 with Alpha Protocol, which is a RPG by Sega. Looks a lot like Mass Effect to me. Next one is Fairy Tale Fights. I was getting this game mixed up with Fat Princess for a long time. But this Fairy Tale Fights, I have to wait and see, but actually looks like it has some potential. On October 27th, of course, we have Forza 3, which I'm very excited for. At the end of October, you also have another PlayStation 3 exclusive, Ratchet and Clank: A Clank in Time, which should be awesome. You have DJ Hero at the end of the month as well. You have Tekken 6. By the way, also keep in mind I did a video on this, but there is going to be a wireless bundle for Tekken 6. You're going to have at the end of the month GTA episodes from Liberty City. Any of you guys that have GTA 4 or never downloaded any of the episodes, here's your chance to get those episodes. Also have a game called Rogue Warrior, which I'm not too familiar with. I'll have to hear more about this game. Looks like a action game. Anyway, guys, there are so many games coming out in October. Let me know which games you're most interested in. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later.